Hello, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. You may have noticed we have added a green screen, which is pretty freaking dope. Hey Upstate Dave, how you doing? How's it going? Good to see you. We're gonna be making some Macropads today. Good old classic stream. Pro streamer now. Here, let me show you guys the face cam. So yeah, here's the whole thing is just green. You can see it's like just perfectly cropped. I need to paint a little bit higher, and I also need to paint a little bit lower. But for now, we're just kind of like zoomed in a little bit. But even still, like, you can see that top section right here. I didn't quite get it all, so I'm gonna have to bust out the paint again. But yeah, it's green. It does the thing. I'm pretty pumped about it. Yeah, I also added like a bunch of different commands to the stream. I added song requests and like music commands and stuff. It's all automatic and whatnot. I added a... Oh, that's the one thing I didn't add to the... Did I do the... Yeah, there's a channel command. There's a channel point for a song request, and you can then just type in the artist and the title, and it'll search for it on Spotify, and it'll automatically add it to the queue, which I think is pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get started. My wife has graciously already, she has already got some of these Macropads here ready. And I think I'm gonna, let's just go without the, we're gonna go without the thingamabob, whatever you want to call it. The organizer, the jig. But yeah, let's go ahead and scan these in. Okay, so go ahead and remote into my inventory manager. Bring this guy over. All right. So we need to go to our orders, order build list. Let's go ahead and scan these. Got my scanning tool right here. Put these in. Boop. 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 I just love beeps. Just something about it, you know? Something about it. How's everybody's week been? I hope everybody has had a good Wednesday so far. I'm planning on streaming about every Wednesday, at least for now. I might switch days eventually, but I think Wednesday is a good day for now. All right, so let's not filter. Let's get the build list, which is a good 5 matte black knobs. All right. Should we email these people? Yes. Yes, please. Uh-oh. Are we crashing? No, we're not crashing. Okay. That's good. We like it when we don't crash. That's better. Also, I never really tested the the delay, if green screen adds a delay or not. I don't think it does. But some of these plates are quote unquote defective. So we are going to replace them with plates that are not defective. Yeah, that one's having issues. Oh, there's like a huge gap of paint. Let me just file that off. If I can find it. Usually I keep my paint file over here. Where is it? I'm trying to find my file I use for cleaning up the paint on these Macropads. Okay, I'll just use a completely different plate. Yeah, this one looks good. I think. No, it doesn't. I think I have these plates over here for a reason, because they're all bad. Let me just check underneath here. Oh, look at that. Jack Flapper? Thank you for the follow. I like your name. Jack is a cool name. Only the coolest. Yeah, I think all these plates are defective. They need some adjustment and persuasion, but I can't seem to find my persuasion file. So we're gonna go search for even more plates. Let's try these. All right, so yeah. I am planning on doing a bit of a sale as well sometime soon with the Macropads. Our Macropads are actually already on sale, and I'd like to just finish it off with a group buy. So we're gonna discount them even more pretty soon. I think you're making my Macropad tonight. Cheers. Nice. Nice. What do you see it? Okay, so these two need a little bit of work. Black with gray caps, this one. 6972. Nice. It's a classic. All right. Two more of these Ceramix browns. So my wife has graciously already put in the switches and the keycaps for us, so this should go by pretty quick. Also, I don't need this today. Let's put this to the side and give us a little bit more room. So yeah, we've got the switches and the keycaps. Let's go ahead and put the keycaps on these. These are orange. You know what I found out the other day? Today, actually. So this is a gherkin here. This board is a gherkin. It's supposed to be a keyboard. It's like a 30% keyboard. It's got 30 keys exactly. I'm gonna be using it for CAD because I'm gonna start using it for my CAD work, because For work, I'm using SolidWorks, and for my personal stuff, I'm using Fusion 360, and they use different shortcuts and hotkeys. But I can program this so that I can have different layers, and then depending on which program I'm using, it's the same action. It's incredibly annoying, but I think it'll help, and also it's just an excuse for me to actually finally build this. I've been waiting to build it, but the problem that I've found, and this is probably because I have cheap keycaps on here that are, I don't even know where I got these. I've had these for many, many years. But these box jades, they're actually something that you might not be aware of is the tolerances for switches are not the same vertically as they are horizontally. So a lot of these keycaps have cracked because I've put them on sideways, essentially. Just microscopically, I mean, it's not like a big deal. Like, they still hold. And these keycaps are really cheap to begin with. But yeah, the ones that don't break are really tight. But, you know, I'd always known that the switches stems were different tolerances, vertical and horizontal, but never actually experienced that till today. The switches the keycaps that I use are relatively have a pretty good tolerance, so it doesn't matter which way they go. Okay, because there's no like up and down direction. Okay, so let's go ahead and sort these by the type. Kit assembled in hot swap. So we've got hot swap over here. Put these back. Make sure my phone is charging here. There we go. So here, assembled. This one is assembled as well. This weekend we're doing our meetup. I am super pumped. I just went over to the venue and confirmed everything. Got a bit of a layout of exactly where I want the tables to go. So, all right. We've got 2 hot swap, so let's go ahead and get those out of the way. Put our assembled up here. We'll zoom out a little bit and give everybody a nice, good view. All right. So let's go ahead and look inside our magic box of tools. We're gonna need our index card, our sockets, socketing tool, and that's about it. So tonight, hopefully, let me just let my friends know. So after we're done making Macropads, we're actually going to be play testing a video game that my friend Jake and I have been working on for the last year with some of my friends, which I think is really going to be pretty interesting. We've done a few play tests before. We're getting to the point where we're going to be releasing it on Steam here pretty soon. Yeah, under early access. I'm really pumped for that. Okay. Let's get these sockets in here. This song is quite interesting. Oh, shoot. I forgot, I don't have my, I'm just gonna use Lydia's tool that I'm gonna send her in the meantime. Yeah, I've been getting a lot more sales recently, which has been really exciting. That means more Macropads to make. Bethany has been fulfilling a lot of the miscellaneous orders, the stuff that doesn't take very much effort. She's been absolutely killing it. All right. Might help if our soldering iron was on. Also, oh, it's working. Cool. Something that I probably should fix now is I just rubber banded the switch on here. The glue had come undone. I just kind of rubber banded it back. Probably should hot glue that back. And I think I might just leave the rubber band as well. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. It works for now, so I'm not really gonna do anything. I mean, why fix something that's not, you know, broken, right? But yeah. We're just putting in the sockets here so that we can socket this, or so that we can turn these two PCBs into hot swappable. So they're hot, yeah, so they're hot swappable. I'll zoom in really close for these. These are actually relatively pretty easy. I may consider actually lowering the price of doing these sometime. Kind of have a little trick up my sleeve, so it may not even be necessary. I think all the GB5s are going to be hot swappable, but that'll be a while. All right. There we go. That's it. That's all the socketing. Super duper easy. Usually we have more, but not this week. It's kind of interesting to see some of the variation every now and then. Sometimes it really surprises me. Like sometimes we'll have like all black Macropads, and some weeks we'll have. It's just weird. Like you can kind of predict it over time. It's pretty constant over time. There's it's usually like 2/3 black plates, 1/3 white plate over time, but you know, it's, you know, changes every week. All right. Let's get these on these hot swap socketed boards or Macropads. There we go. Just checking to make sure that the pins are lined up. Also making sure I don't stab myself with the pins, because that hurts. All right. So these are all assembled, so let's get the jig out and start soldering these PCBs on. So we're going to need, let's see here, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 PCBs, and we've got 5 here. So we need a few more. And I've got more here, down here. Yo, my man got the ears lowered. What do you mean by that, Nap Wizard? The ears lowered? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did get a nice haircut. Thank you. It's been way too long. Yeah. There's like, hey, mid-century boner, how you doing? Yeah, it's been way too long since I've gotten a haircut. And we have the meetup this Saturday, so I figured probably should look somewhat presentable. It's just like, I don't really see a lot of people, so I don't really care that much. And my wife likes my hair however long it is, so it's like, I have little desire to do much about it. Gravel, any plans for the Art26 round tour, any desktop Macropad? Yeah, so maybe. It's kind of up in the air. The GB5 is actually going to include a port for a daughter board, USB port. So in theory, we can use this exact same PCB for a desktop mounted Macropad or an under-mounted Macropad and a desktop version in the same layout. So, yeah, I think that's what I'll try to go for instead of doing another thing. But if that doesn't work or if it doesn't seem right, like it's not how I want it, then we'll do another R26 probably. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Some sort of desktop Macropad. It's I kind of need to get a few things sorted out first. Yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this done. Thanks for the... It looks good? Yeah. Thank you. I do like my haircut. I typically get it... this is probably like where I like it the most. It's kind of a shame though, because then in like a month it's like too long, right? But, oh well. I went a whole year without cutting my hair once. And I don't know if that was really a good idea. It gets like so long that it starts to like itch and stuff. And of course, I'm thinking about my hair itching and my hair itches, right? If you think about it, that's how it works. But yeah, it got to the point where it's just like was too irritating, honestly. It is kind of nice we're only doing 5 keys today. Or it's not really nice. I mean, it's an interesting thing. Typically we have more sizes. Bethany is printing some stuff. Let's check on the printers really quick. So, oh, we have one camera down. One camera down. Two cameras down. So this is telling us nothing because the camera that I want isn't, hold on, let me see if I can. Can you hear me? Yeah. So I think I need to fix this here. The IP address must have changed. Unfortunately, my power went out today, and that's just super great because my camera I use for the my camera for the printers, some of the printers, it doesn't have a static IP. 8 and 9 is what it is. All right, so let's save that. This should come online pretty soon. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're definitely printing something. We're printing a Quaz case. Yeah. And then I think, let me pull up the other view here. We've got, let's go to this position. We're printing some black plates. Okay. All right, cool. Get all these snapped off. I think I'm going to test them before we solder this time around. Lately, I haven't been needing to because they've all been working. I changed a little bit of my process so that the LEDs don't break. Yeah. But it doesn't hurt to give everything a bit of a test. Right? We've got the time. The worst is when the LEDs don't work. So far, so good. Yeah, I didn't need to do this. But it's when you do it, you know, Murphy's Law, if it can't happen, it will happen, right? The moment that you decide that you don't need to, that's when it messes up, and you have to redo one. All right, where did my solder go? Here we go. So this weekend, we have the meetup, right? And Keeb Noob is going to be attending, and then we're going to do a bit of a co-stream afterwards. I got to figure out what we're going to do. I think we're going to rebuild a few keyboards. You know, I think we're going to... I won a keyboard on a Twitch stream last month. And I need to get that built. It's an ortholinear keyboard. You demand. Thank you, Cheek Diver. You're a demand. What are you talking about? But I do appreciate it. Alex Sotos is assembling my Funky 60 on the 8th. Definitely go check that out when he streams. At least that's what the date he told me. You know, he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, I'm super pumped for that. Hopefully we get enough orders to hit MOQ for the Funky 60. Right now we're not at MOQ, but it'll be close. At this rate, I'll have to decide whether I want to take the extra risk and order those extra units myself that I need to meet our minimum order quantity for the Funky 60. So I'll have to decide that, you know. There we go. Woot woot. Okay, we've got 4 done. 4 more to go. I added a top command and a side command to the stream, and anybody can use it. If you go side, we go to the side cam. If we go top, we go to the top cam, and that's it. You can only do side and top when you're in the side or top camera. So if I'm in my face cam here, it doesn't work. Yeah, but anybody can do that if they just want like a different view. There's not a lot of people. We don't really have a crap ton of viewers, and so I don't see that as a problem. There's no like cooldown or anything like that. But yeah, like if we're in the top scene and you type in side, it'll switch to the side. And vice versa. I should set it up for the solder. Maybe I should do the solder cam too. Because right now it's the solder cam always has the top view, but that's okay. That boy is running hot. Yeah, it is hot. It's at 390. Let's actually turn that down to 350. Yeah. You're not wrong. Oh. Yeah. I like to run it pretty hot because, you know, as you can see, then I go a lot faster. I might even turn it back to 390. I don't know. But yeah, you typically keep it at 350. You know what's funny is like I'll get Macropads back for repair. I offer free repair all the time, basically, up to about a year or two. So like officially, I only offer free repair for up to 3 months after you've received your Macropad, where I pay for the shipping. But if you ask nicely, and it's like a legitimate problem that like you didn't cause, then I'll do free repairs for any Macropads and I'll pay for the shipping as well. It's just a lot easier because I just press like a couple buttons and then you get a shipping label and it's like all set up and stuff. So, but I mention that because some of the like whenever like I do kits like for the R26s and stuff and like the FK1s, and for a while like with the GB2s when I had a lot of kits for those, man, some of the solder jobs that like I'd see come back, they were just like, you know, it was bad. Like no wonder it didn't work because your solder was like completely cold. Yeah, like mountains of solder and like it's like not hot enough at all. Yeah. So it's always funny. I've had the stupidest, like, by far the stupidest return I've ever done. Okay, so real quick, I'll just use this one right here. This is my only Macropad that I have available right now that's not, I mean, it's attached to this, but, you know, I can pick this up. So, you know, you've got your knob here, a little dusty. You need to clean it. And it clicks, right? And even this one I need to, yeah, it's not fully attached. So it kind of like, it's got some wiggle to it. But if we, grab a Allen wrench, of course it's like dug in there. Okay. We grab an Allen wrench and you'll notice like, it's not really, it's like barely off the end here. And if we tighten this down completely, it magically like is the perfect tolerance. To click just the right amount, right? So what ended up happening was somebody took their set screw, they pulled it off like this, and then they complete, like, so the set screw goes on this flat part right here, and because there's this little ledge here that lifts the knob up just to the right amount. And what they had done is they had disconnected they had backed the set screw up enough, put it on backwards, okay, like this, all the way down, and then tightened it, okay, yep. And so, and then so there's no click. There's no click because there's no room, right? So I get this Macropad back thinking the encoder is broken. Like they're totally like, the click doesn't work. So yeah. I got a Macropad back and literally the only thing I did was unscrewed the knob, undid the set screw, turned it around, re-screwed it back in. And I paid $10 to do that because I had to ship it both ways. So that was really fun. So I ask a lot more questions nowadays when I do returns. With the some of the more recent ones with the GB4s, because they have LEDs, the power actually activates before you insert the cable in all the way. So maybe like once or twice a month, I'll get an email that says like, hey, like my Macropad turns on, but my computer doesn't recognize it. And I'll reply back as like, so what you'll need to do is just plug in the cord all the way. Like make sure the cord is plugged in all the way. So yeah, but you know, it could be worse. Yeah, and it's what you, I mean, it's what you expect. And it's, you know, it's completely my fault too for not like asking the relevant questions. Just assuming that people know what they're doing, right? It's like this, it's this hard balance to like, I think sometimes what I want to do is just like create a form that all people will fill out, which is just like a list of questions that people can go through and double check, you know, even if it's obvious. Especially if I'm paying for their shipping. I think the least they could do is fill out something. But it doesn't happen too often. All right, so we've got the PCBs. No, I didn't. I did not explain the knob situation. I just said, I fixed your Macropad. I don't know. I can't remember, honestly. I have a feeling, though, I didn't say anything because I don't need to do that to somebody. All right, let's grab the encoders. Washers, nuts, and encoders. Okay, we don't need the washers and nuts right away. Also, let's put these back. So we need 10. What I need to do is I need to, like, we'll just use this for now, but I need to get a little screw tray. I think I'm gonna get custom, or not customs. I want to get a screw tray that, like, I really like Small Chungus's screw tray that he's making, but I also don't know how much I'm actually going to use the macro functions of it, so I don't know if I want to buy it. And part of me just wants to, like, just find something, just like make something really quick to 3D print. Specifically for these. Oh, I got carpet in here. Ankins? Ankits? No, go ahead and link it. Go ahead and link it. I have carpet now. Check this out. Check out this carpet. Look at this lush carpet. Look at it. Look at it. It's so, oh, it's amazing. It's not new. It's like, we got it from a friend because they were ripping up their main floor. They're putting in hardwood floor. So I yoinked their carpet. Like they have a few spots. But yeah, it's got some padding underneath it too. And we basically just like screwed it into the sides here. So I didn't have to like put any tack stuff down or anything like that because it's concrete underneath this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, let's look at the next one here. Okay, cool. Yeah. So this one, I'll show you. So the small pad is the one that I'm referring to. So this is made by Small Chungus. So it's a Macropad that is in the shape of like a little keyboard. He's got like an Alice here. HHKB. I personally like this better. I don't know how I feel about the two pieces. But then again, like this itself is a good it's nice. So, okay. It is nice. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that like an interest check, or is it like, is there any like planned dates for it? That would be 6, and I need 10, right? Yeah. It's already sold out. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm not too butthurt about it. It's an easy, I can just chalk it up for, I can't get it. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not upset. One. Yeah, where's, okay, yeah. It is. I think it is cool. I like the scoop of it. I like the, let me open that up again. I like the chamfer, not the chamfer, but the fillet of this. I think it's very well done. Like the very large fillet. If I get anything so too nice though, it's just gonna get beat up. Like that's partly why I don't try to buy like hundreds of dollars worth of keyboard stuff, because it gets dusty in here and things get scratched, and yeah, it would definitely get put through its paces for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and solder these encoders in. Yeah, yeah, you're right. It does add character. You're not wrong. Yeah, there's no way I could do like a mirrored finish anything, ever. We used to have glossy plates, and that was a nightmare. Like, it wasn't too bad, but if you looked at it wrong, it would scratch, basically. Perfect. It's a perfect encoder. Freaking love plate mount encoders. Everybody needs to do it. One of these days, I'm going to release this footprint so that anybody can put it in their keyboard. Yep. Perfection. I only make perfect encoders. That doesn't make any sense at all, to be honest. I install the encoders perfectly. Makes a little bit more sense. Okay. This song is really long. This is a 7-minute song. It is too long. Who does that to themselves? Who in their right mind thinks that a song needs to be 7 minutes long? Give me one example of a song that needs to be 7 minutes long. That like actually does well, you know? Like how long is Freebird? Freebird's only like 5 minutes, right? That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. All right, so got one more. Dang, we're flying, guys. It's only been, what is it, 1 hour exactly. We might be playtesting this game a lot sooner than I realized. I suppose if we want some, if any of you guys, if anybody in chat wants to play the game with us, it's an 8-player game, and from what it's looking like, I think we're gonna have 3 or 4 tonight. We've got room for some more. I do understand if you don't want to, because it is very beta and it's like, yeah. All right. So let's see here. Next step is the hardware. Also, you have no idea what the game is, so yeah. It's kind of like Ultimate Chicken Horse, except 8 players. Up to 8 players. In fact, that's like the best way to describe the game. so nice. Ugh. I'm so happy with the design decision of this whole thing. Every dang time I put one of these together. I don't know. All right. Okay. Oh, shoot. These are supposed to go in the bag. That typically helps. One thing though, so I just dropped that on the floor. And one thing that I'm not looking forward to is like losing like small parts. You know? Also, I had upgraded my office chair to include to scooter wheels, right? So they make like the wheels that are basically like scooter wheels for office chairs, and they work really well on concrete and like hard surfaces. They are the worst on carpet. So, and I did that like last month. So that was just a waste of money. So I think I'm gonna try to find some other wheels that like work well on carpet that aren't just cheap plastic, right? If that even exists. Okay, so we've got gray, silver, matte, black knobs. We have no glossy ones. That's good to know. And those are our only types. And we have a red knob. Return to Monkey and get one of those plastic spiky mats? No. No. I could never. That's like going, no. Yeah, they're so bad. I used to have one as a kid. Did not know. Horrible. There's only one silver and two gray. Okay. That's one other thing that I need to... One silver, two gray. Is I need to figure out a way to... Okay. And the red ones. I need like a little handle, like a carrying basket, or like some sort of like, I don't know. There's a lot of things I need. But not really, you know? Like I can just... They also crack over time. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's see if I can grab the Allen wrench from in here without tipping. That is one bad thing about using this as a surface. It moves. Oh, I need the other one too. Okay. I do need to get a new office chair. I'm tempted to go like all out, you know? Spend like... How you doing? Hello, Tunnel Rat. Hello, Dis. How's it going? Did we not get the raid message? It only works on repeating messages. You got like 30 seconds. It has to be like repeating. If there's like a repeating phrase that's longer than 15 characters, it detects that as a raid message. That's all right. How's everybody doing? This is the raid message. Nice. Nice. How was the stream? I don't know what you guys were doing today. Oh, nice. Awesome. Do you think it'll be here by Saturday? Because if it... well, I'm not going to risk it. I only have one Funky 60 with me, and we've got the meetup on Saturday. So, I'd like to have that for the meetup. So, and I need to send one to Lydia, basically. So I'm kind of, like, delaying. I've still got time. Like, the group buy is still open, you know. But thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for building the Funky 60 and showing it off, despite having a few issues that I caused. Yeah. But yeah, we're building some Macropads. We're almost done. We're basically done. And then we're going to playtest a multiplayer game that my friend Jacob and I have been working on for the last year. And I'm going to let anybody play it as well. It's going to be something, that's for sure. Yeah. So if you're familiar with the game Ultimate Chicken Horse, it's similar to that, except it supports more than 4 people. So, like, the concept is like that. You know, there's different things in it. It's not the same game. But, like, that's the best way to describe it. It's 8-player Ultimate Chicken Horse. I need to figure out a better way to describe it that doesn't, like, rip off another game, right? But, yeah. Okay, look up Ultimate Chicken Horse, and then you'll understand. So this one needs a bahonker of a knob, which is always fun. Yeah, my friend Jacob and I, also known as the Pope St. Francis, you may have seen the Pope in a few chats. We've been working on this game for, I think we've probably put in like maybe 200 hours of it. Something like that. Look at this. Look at this Macropad. Look at that. Some serious cookie action right there. Minty. Oh, I got a green screen, as you can see. Yeah. It is a double stacked Oreo. We have other Oreo knobs too. We have regular size knobs that are triple stacked. Wait, we should make an Oreo command. Hold on. Un momento, please. Here. We'll just delicious? No. Let's just go to our the website. It's under extras, knobs. Delicious sandwich cookie knob. We got the Piketty mounting. Works will all. I can't spell. That needs to get fixed. There we go. Now we have a command. All right, let's turn off the fan. Yeah, so that one's like a 2.25U knob. It's a bahonker. Okay, this one is a red anodized knob. But yeah, we honestly might just be chilling for a little bit too while I work on the game. Because Currently, the only person in Discord is, I've got one friend in Discord here. I mean, y'all are my friends, but I have a friend that I like know personally in Discord here. Okay, this one is silver. You know how it goes sometimes. Ah! Matte black. Time to bust open the box. I'm hoping to get the game on Steam here pretty soon, early access. I'm not super familiar with the process of that, but from what I've gathered, from what I've looked into, it's not too difficult. You have to have a working game, or, you know, working. And then you just submit it. It takes about a month. I think. So that's what I've read, but then, you know, like there's like green lighting and stuff. I don't really know what that all means. So I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it too much. Just read a few articles and stuff. I kind of just want to cross that bridge when I get there, and I think we're gonna sell the game for like $2 or something. Like something super cheap, because I just like to program and like build stuff, so and that's what, so like Jacob and I, we've just been doing we've been getting together about every other month for about a whole weekend. We'll like stay up really late and stuff. Thank you, Tunnel Rat. I just hope people enjoy it, you know? I enjoy it. What are you gonna call it? I don't know. Currently the stand-in name is an alright game, because initially we thought we'll make it so there's no left key. Like you can't go left. Like you can only go right. So that's initially what we thought the game would kind of be, and then we kind of moved it around. Supreme Sheep Lion. Oh, that's great. That's not a ripoff at all. Those are completely different things. I gotta tell my friends this. Supreme Sheep Lion. Let's get the Pope in here. Gavin, also known as Bean God. What did he change his name to? Oh my gosh. Supreme Sheep Lion. Wow. That's great. Okay, let's test these Macropads, and then let's get the game going, I guess. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I gotta clean up anyways. How about we like do like what you're supposed to with like cooking and stuff, where you like clean as you go, you know? I don't know. Let's do it. There's plenty of time here. That is for Lydia. These can go back. That can go up there. This can go in here. These can go back on the shelf, and we are clean. All right. Get my USB cable. And I need to be running GB2 test. There we go. Hey, Stacy. How you doing? How's your week been? Thanks. Guess where I got it? It's one of my favorites. I really like neutral colors, you know? Target. I got it from Target, which is the best because it was like $30, right? Which I feel like is pretty good for a sweatshirt. It's not as soft as it was, but when I first got it, it was also really, really soft, which is like an added bonus, right? I have another one that I like to wear. It's the same exact sweatshirt from Target, the same brand, like the same model or whatever, but it's maroon. That one I've definitely worn through. Buy plain t-shirts and basics from Michaels. They have great deals in so many colors. Ooh, I love Target. Target. So does my wife. And secretly, I like it too. My wallet, not so much. They have some really good clothes though, I feel like, for a good price. But everything else is, I feel, pretty expensive at Target. That reminds me of my cousin Ems. That's how she would say Target. All right. So they're all good. Let's put some backs on them if we have them printed. And it looks like we don't have enough. We have enough whites. How many white? I see 3, 4. I'm holding 3. Now I have 4. So we can do the backside covers. I miss Target. No longer in Canada. Aww. That's a big bummer. F in chat for that. All right. Oh God, that needs to go straight in the trash. How did that even print? That one too. That one's fine. Okay. Aww. That is too bad. You know what's really funny? I don't know if any of you have heard of Quick Star, but it's one of my favorite gas stations because their cheeseburgers are just something else. It's like next level. Like they should not be allowed, right? Yes, so good, right? Well, fun fact, in Iowa, it's called Quick Star. No. Shoot. I always get it mixed up. Let's just figure this out together. Quick Star. Yeah. Shoot, am I gonna like leak my address if I go to the maps? I probably will. Hold on. Does it show my home? It shows where Bethany is. Okay. So this is Quick Star. Right here. This is in Des Moines. In Des Moines. And in it's like the same in Wisconsin it's called Quick Trip. No, it's called, yeah. It's like, come on. Give it to me. In Wisconsin and Minneapolis, or like in Minnesota, it's called Quick Trip. Yeah. No. Up here. Search here, please. Yeah, Quick Trip. And it's the same store. See, Quick Trip, and then go down here. I don't want to dox myself just yet. We search for Quick Star. Yeah, it's the same store. You can't tell because it's not quite. Yeah. Anyways, you just have to take my word for it. Quick Trip is the best. Absolutely. Quick Trip Tornadoes? Let's just say that they couldn't adapt the logistics operating software that Target uses to French Canadian. By law, they had to be bilingual, and they only had like 2 to 3 months to adapt to it. Really? That's something. Thank you for the follow, Commander 6. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's put these away, and let's get out this. Let's play test. So I am opening this up to anybody watching. You can get a little bit of an early demo of the game. I don't know for sure yet. We'll see how things go. Oh goodness. Okay, here we go. Yes, I do have a bit of a camera. I also added a green screen yesterday, actually. It's green. I just painted my whole wall green. And it works. Wear green next time? We should. Should I go up and go put on a green sweatshirt? Should I go do that right now? I kind of do. I kind of want to do it right now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go do that right now. I'll be back. Let me play music. Oh, this is great. My mic on too. All right. Shoot, I don't even know if I have like, I think I have a sweatshirt that will work. Maybe I can. That's green. Okay, we're gonna. It's got like a little bit of a blue in it. It'll do. And then. Does Bethany have a green shirt? I mean, what's mine? Hers is bippity boppity. Your shirt is now my property. She'd like get upset that like I'd stretch it out or something. We're gonna have to make it work. I think I'm gonna have to get a green sweatshirt then, if this doesn't work, you know? Okay, let's see. Before I put this on. Gonna get nudity complaints? Okay. Yeah, I think it'll be close. We'll just adjust the green screen really quick. Hold on. Just a moment. I'm gonna put this on. Let me mute myself. Cool. This is great. Hold on, let me get my earbuds in. My in-ears. They go in my ears. All right, hold on. Let me adjust this. So if okay, let me activate that. Face cams, green screened. There we go. Let's just adjust this filter here. Wait, why is this? Got 2 chroma keys on it. Here we go. This one. There we go. There we go. Wait, shoot. It didn't quite work. Hold on. Just a moment. Yeah, it's like it ain't gonna quite work how I want it. It's not quite the right color green, but it's pretty darn close. All right. So I'm gonna hop into Discord with my friend Sam here. We're gonna play test this game. Hey. How's it going? You're on stream, by the way. Yep. Are you ready to play test this game with me? Yeah, and I'm also I'll link the files to anybody in Twitch. If anybody on Twitch wants to play with us, they can, but all right. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Well, it's not a perfect color green. Look, see, it's like, eh. Also, I'm too lazy to put my in-ears like through my sweatshirt, so. Tunnel Rat says hello, mystery voice on Discord. A green bodysuit? Yeah, I should. Yeah, well, a filthy prank suit, yeah. I look so stupid. Link it. Oh, I added a uh yeah, go ahead, I'll pull it up. Dr. Sucky Suck. Hey, hold on. Just a second here. Wait, no. Just a second. This is gonna be great. Wait. I'm trying to figure this out. Facecam green screened. Nope. No, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Green screen was a mistake. Yep. Okay, I have this story time. No, that's not it. Yeah, no, I'll get it, don't worry. Okay. We're gonna go with face cam with green screen. Oh, shoot. I just hit cancel. Bye-bye. I have too many cameras. Let's just put it that way. All right, here we go. Wait, it's, wait, no, this ain't it. Hold on. Here we go. Ah, frick, no. How do I YouTube? Wait. I'm crying. Wait. God, is that you? There's a button in the corner. There we go. No longer keyboard streamer. Yep, that's me. Every week we're gonna be impersonating somebody else. All right. Let's this is also just the new this is just the new desktop view. It's just my face over the desktop. Content is content. Yep. I can't believe the resemblance of it. It's like literally 100%. Oh yeah. We need a DNA test. Okay. So, all right, that's enough of that. Hold on. That I don't think that's gonna work. So let me just run this really quick, make sure that there's no like outstanding. Oh God. We need to. Okay, I need to do a few things with this. I need to make this not 100%. Or not 200%. There we go. Oh God, it's so tiny now. There. Now I can actually see the game. Okay, I need to clean up a few things here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna open up the level here. Get rid of a few things here. So this was like all my testing here, so let's get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. I think we can play music too, yeah. The pineapple picture from TF2? Huh. Wait, oh, TF2. I think I know what you're talking about. It's like this weird texture in the game that they have in the game, and it's a coconut. Yeah, here it is. The coconut JPEG in Team Fortress 2's game files, if deleted, breaks the game, and no one knows why. If coconut does not equal null, run Team Fortress 2.exe. Also, I added a null command. This laugh right at the end. I miss TF2 as well. TF2 was so much fun. I put way too many hours into that. Alright, let's delete some of these things. We don't need them. Okay, we don't need the bomb here. We're gonna start with an empty level. That was part of our conveyor. We don't need box, launch pad, barbed wire. Okay, this is good. And we don't need a thwomper. Okay, what are these? Those are camera points. Okay. I think now we're good. Yeah. I've played TF2 before stream starting. Tracking playtime, so mine says I've only played like 40 hours, but it should be thousands. Yeah. I don't know where I'm at, but I think I'm in the thousands as well. I think it was with my old account. Like I used to have a different Steam account, right? I can't remember. All right. So we're good here. I'm gonna export the game and let's give it a shot here. Export. Actually, let's go ahead and delete my current files here. Don't need V1. Don't need V2. Okay. What am I doing? Project export. Here we go. Windows desktop runnable, 64 bits. Release. All right. Oh, my get strong thing is definitely broken. It says that I need to do 303 push-ups, jumping jacks, burpees, or sit-ups. We're just gonna redeem that right now and then ignore it. Oh, look at that. I gotta do 303 nothings. Well, that's convenient. I can do that. All right, so I've got that file. Let's go ahead and zip it up. I think I need what? V3. I don't want to include absolutely everything. I don't want to like give away the source code, right? I'm gonna try deleting that folder and see if this runs. No, it doesn't run. Okay, so I'm not going to be releasing the game. It's just going to be for you and me for now because I've included the source code. That's the only way to run the game. Is if the source code is included, I think. For some reason, I haven't quite fully figured out how to export it. I'm going to take a little bit of time and actually try to figure out how to export this properly here. Let's do an embedded pack file. Export all. Not start. Oh, okay. Export Windows RC edit. Where's RC edit? Go ahead and add a. Must be configured in the editor. Export in the editor settings. Okay. Editor settings. Here we go. Editors. I couldn't read. I forgot what it said. Export Windows RC edit. Here we go. This might work. Shoot. Let me figure out the. Yeah, get everybody else in here. Windows STK. That's what I need. Using the Windows navigate and select designtool.exe. Oh gosh. Song was not found. Try it again. Oh, you don't need quotes. I don't think you need quotes. I can do it for you if you want. Okay, so I need to find the signtool.exe. I believe is in the Windows SDK. There we go. I added it. I'll skip to the next song there. Windows kits. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Windows SDK signtool.exe. In Windows 10 SDK, sign tool command. It's located in Windows Kits 10 bin. Okay, all right, I can find it. So I'm gonna find the sign tool here. Go up. Where is this at? x86. Windows Kits 10 bin 10 point. Oh God. 10.0.1 point. I mean, whatever's highest, right? This one. x86 sign tool. 64. Yeah. Where is sign tool? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, got the sign tool. Now let's find the RC edit. Okay, let's just try this, see what happens. We've got the sign tool. All right, editor, project settings. All right. Not start RC edit executable. Yeah, so I need that. Okay. Exporting for Windows, the exporter takes all the project files and creates a data.pkc file. This file is bundled with a specifically optimized binary to make it smaller. Yeah. You will also need a package signing certificate. Information on creating one can be found here. Oh God. Oh boy. Okay. I don't need to sign it. If you export the Windows with embedded PK files, you will not be able to sign the program. Okay, so I should not embed it. I should not embed it because it creates false positives. So let's try this. Maybe the RC edit is in the same spot as the, I bet it is. Where'd Jack go? I've become that one guy from Vine. Where, editor settings. Here we go. Windows. Copy this. And paste that. Is RC edit in here? Nope. This is so exciting, ain't it? Oh, this is like top-notch stream content right here, guys. Windows RC edit to change the icon or app information data. I'm about to fall off the edge of my seat, right? Oh, hey, Jacob. I'm trying to figure out how to export our game. I've just been struggling with this for like a while. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with this. Almost as good as a vacuum stream. I think because ideally what I want to do is export it so that I can share it with people publicly without sharing our source code. No, like I don't want to the way that we did it last week or a couple weeks ago. Yeah, and I don't want to do that if I'm gonna. But I think with just the three of us, definitely better than that Afro guy that just paints all day. All right, so I'll just the three of us can play. Are you down to play, Jacob? Okay. All right, Sam. I'm gonna send you these files. We're gonna do just you and me for a couple games and test it out, and then I'm gonna spend some time and try to figure out the exporting. All right. Okay, so we need to export. Okay, completed with warnings. Okay, so in theory, though, I can just play the. In theory, what it's done is I've exported the. I just need this file and this file. Yeah. Why are you up so high?
That's the only way I can get through.
Oh, I see.
There's a nail poking my butt.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna zip up this whole file then. Just configure the algorithms and ship it for a local. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Those kids killed me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to give a kid a piggyback ride.
Yep.
He was trying to jump up, but he wasn't jumping high enough, and I said, "Jump up!" And right as he was jumping up, I kneeled down farther so that he could get on, and he almost like jumped over me, and his head whacked my head.
Ugh.
And then during game time, one of the other girls decides to come. I'm sitting on the ground. One of the other girls decides to come up behind me, literally roll her body over mine.
Oh no.
And then it's the same girl. Remember that one time that I came home and I said there was that girl who kept grabbing my nose really hard?
Yep.
Same girl. And she did it again. My nose hurts. My head hurts. Bethany's in pain.
Yeah.
You wear that sweatshirt on purpose?
Yeah, look. See?
Yeah, I saw.
I'm proud of you.
I thought you would.
Yeah, we've been eating out a lot.
Hey, my Chick-fil-A today was free.
That's good.
I'm gonna take me last night.
But we already had ice cream.
Right, yesterday.
Yep.
So it means
Maybe. Maybe. Alright. This view is just so funny. Switch it up with some Raisin Canes. Yeah. Raisin Canes is pretty awesome.
we tried
What?
to go the other night.
No way. Sam Arneson thinks that Raisin Canes is bullcrap. Dog shit. Yeah.
Get out. Get out. How'd you know?
What?
How did you?
We're in Discord. Alright, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you.
Okay, that's going a little too far. Chick-fil-A definitely has better chicken, but Cane's is good.
I'm gonna sit down. Here. You can turn it if you want to hear Sam, you can turn this up.
Oh, I'm going.
Yeah, it's V5. Okay. I will get that to you. What? I usually just don't want to wait behind literally 30 cars at Chick-fil-A. Yeah. The pro move there is...
No. But Chick-fil-A is so fast. Especially if you order off of the app, and then you can just go up and be like, I have an order for Bethany, but say your name. Because I'm not giving you access to my app.
Right.
And then they'll be like, oh, thanks, Bethany. Go ahead. And then it's super fast. Long line, but super fast. Raising Cane's, you sit in line for so long, and it seems like it's taking them forever all the time. I'm right. You gonna back me up on that?
It's still a long line.
But it goes so fast. Raising Cane's is always a long line too, but it's so slow.
That's
Remember
true.
that one
Raising
time we
Cane's
spent
is
an
really
hour in the line?
Raising Cane's is very slow. Chick-fil-A is very fast. I will give you that. I'm gonna use Bethany from now on. Hey, arigato robato.
Just let me know when you want to make an order. And where you're picking it up from. Then I can get their points. I love Chick-fil-A. So happy.
I'm gonna get the points before you. Oh shoot. Wait. What? Okay, that's a bug. Oops.
Is that your game?
Yes. Dang it, you stole my gun. Oh, I should. Okay, we need to create a to-do list here. So I need to make it full screen and I need to fix the movement after the thing. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one. Yeah. It's like a fan. My artwork is extraordinary. Gosh dang it. Oh, that worked. Hey, you made it. Gosh dang it. I'm streaming right now on Twitch. There. Give me that. I need to add like a lot more items and stuff. I don't know if you can do this. I think. No, no, no. Frick. No, gosh dang it. Well, I'm screwed. Yep. Should I get rid of the spawn protection? Oh god. Oh no. This is impossible. No, no, no. I'm just gonna bite the bullet. No. Gosh dang it. Can you though? I should implement wall jumping. That's definitely a feature that I need, is wall jumping. Nope. I did fix the camera a little bit, so it's not quite as jerky. Okay. Oh! Oops. I think I found a bug. I think I found a bug. Alright. Oh! There's a ceiling. Alright, I'm gonna quit the game. I'm gonna fix some of these things. Alright. Change it to... Okay, so I need to make sure the... change the player. Jacob, I did a lot of player script modification. I might just revert back to those changes, honestly. Temporarily. Yeah. I did a ton of... Which I think is why the floor... Yeah, if is dead, if is placeholder. Yeah, I changed it so that you have to... I moved this over here. This makes more sense. Let's try this. What did you change it to? To what? Okay, that fixed that bug. Oop. Oop. Wait, our set? Oh, somebody just connected. PP McG. Wow. That's great. Every time somebody gives bits, it just farts. Wow. I don't need that. I just need to call you on Discord and then you can just, anytime. Like, hey, somebody just gave me some biddies. Somebody gave me some biddies. Can you drop it? Can you drop a good juicy one? All right, so that fixed that bug. Let's go ahead and also, yep. Let's make this full screen. I don't want to do it full screen because I have this on a different monitor. I wonder what happens if we make it resizable though. That works. Yeah, that'll be good enough for this. Okay. Let's go ahead and also open up the cursor. Was the cursor rotation speed like really, really fast for you? I think I'm gonna slow it down though. I'm gonna make it half the speed. And then let's try to implement wall jumping. If is on floor or is on wall, this might just work. If this works like right off the bat. Do it on like a vertical wall. Yeah, it ain't working. Mine's 72. We should also reduce gravity while the player's on the wall. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just check. I'm gonna do during the physics process. I'm just gonna see if this is on wall thing is working. If we're gonna go if is on wall. We're just gonna be like print we are on a wall. It didn't seem to like do anything. Yep, okay, we're definitely detecting that we're on a wall. So we're just not jumping right. So, all right, let's walk through this. Network master, yep. Get input. This is redundant. If is dead or is not is finished and is network master. We just need to check to see if we're network master. Because we're then checking right away if we're dead, finished, or if we're a placeholder. Also, can I make this bigger for y'all? There we go. So, okay, so we are sprinting. That one's fine. Thank. Let's make this. There we go. Okay. What is that game? Oh, okay. I did a little bit, but not enough. I'm not playing Tree Cutting Simulator again. All right, so let's go ahead and so we need to also make sure that we apply Exapunks is fun. So if we are not on the wall, we apply that gravity, and if we are on the wall, we apply a different gravity. So that's going to be, let's go with gravity divided by 8. Try that. Oh, there we go. So a velocity, so this is actually, we're adding velocity down, vector 2 down is velocity y, but if we ever like rotate the player in the future, it should be vector 2 down is basically yeah, velocity y. It has a velocity y value. It's like a shorthand for just like downwards. I'm trying to do as much vector using vectors as much, because then like if we have a fan at an angle and then that's a vector at an angle, and then if we have like an upwards direction as a vector, it's really easy to add those together. You don't have to do like cosine and cosine math. You just add the vectors. But I think, I mean, that totally... You can like jump up though. That's not quite right. But wouldn't that make it hard to jump away from the wall? No, because we're doing like with the, if we're on the floor, or we definitely need to make sure that we don't ever go let's try this. Oh, look at that. We did it. We should definitely make the wall jump. Yeah, we should make the wall jump We definitely need to tweak this. So this, I'm gonna get rid of this. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do if is on wall. We're gonna do else if. And then we're gonna do like a velocity y, jump speed divided by like 4. We're gonna like make it just like, we're gonna do something like that. That way, when we're on the wall, we don't get to jump as much. Also, why the heck am I? Let's just go ahead and change this up. Let's actually put in a wall. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's try this. Oh. So this is working exactly as intended, but not quite what I was looking for. We definitely need to like figure out the normal of this wall. Also, because gravity is like so weak, you can like slide up it, which isn't quite what I want. I gotta rethink how we're doing this here. I think what I want to do is I want to lerp towards a we're using the move and slide. We could use move and collide. See how that functions. What does the collide need? Infinite inertia. Okay. Let's just do true and see what that does. Why is this not? Oh, there's no up direction for this. I don't think this is gonna work at all. Yep, okay. Oh. No, the reason why it's sliding is because so what we need to do is we need to, if we're on the wall, then we need to make sure that our velocity isn't going up, is not. Let's see if we're ever on the wall. then let's just make sure our velocity has a minimum. So we need to make sure that we're only going downwards. So that's going to be in a positive direction. So I need the maximum. The maximum between 0 and the current velocity. If we're on the wall. All right, good night. I think this will work. Yep. Gives it like a good stick. But then of course, we gotta make sure that when we're on the wall and we jump, we figure out we gotta jump the opposite direction. So that then we're not on the wall and we can jump off of it. And we can jump upwards. So let's go ahead and put this at the bottom here because we want to be able to calculate that after we press the button. That's kind of working, yeah. Okay. So if we are holding if we're on the wall, okay, if we press the right button and we're currently on the wall, no. You need to be if let's do it in here. I think this will work. I just kind of guessed. Oh, look at that. A little bit aggressive, but it's something. I don't need to be changing these. I can just change these values as we go. So let's go ahead and increase the jump speed. To a little bit more, something like twice as much. Oh. Yeah, I think this is looking a lot better. Oh yeah, there we go. Check this out. Oh shoot. If we're how do we do that? Yeah, that's something that we're gonna need to fix. If we're on the floor and the wall. Oh man, this is Okay, I'm going to stop this here. We're on the wall. Velocity y. I'm gonna change this so that we also I mean, it's functioning just how I want, but maybe what we do is we only do the wall jumping if the top part of the character is or maybe I can like time it. So that if we're at like a certain speed, if we're at like doing like a certain speed coming up, then it ignores the wall. I don't think I should be adjusting gravity. I think if I'm on the wall, it needs to give it a no. How do I do this? Oh, this was the gravity thing. Okay. This is the code that was affecting it. Yeah, so this is functioning normally, except for if you're touching the wall, your gravity becomes less, and so you can like, which is great for, but like it gives you like this extra boost when you jump. See, you can like, because your gravity goes. So what conditions do I need to set so that I need to like calculate the, how do I do this? Oh God. If I'm going downwards, if I'm going upwards, then I don't affect gravity. But the moment I go downwards, then I affect gravity. There we go. That's what I need to do. Because then it's not gonna, yes, if I'm going upwards, then my gravity needs to be, so if we're on the wall and my velocity dot y is, all right, is greater than 0, is less than 0, because it's moving in an upwards direction. I think this will work. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this works, like, here. Oh, but see, no, I think I have it backwards. Okay, let's try this. Greater than 0. No, so that. No, it's shoot. Because it needs to. I don't know, guys. This is hard. We're going upwards. Gravity needs to not be affected. We're going upwards. Gravity needs to not be affected. To a certain extent, because that's what's happening here, is we're going upwards and gravity is not being affected, right? So hold on. If we're going downwards, we need to apply the gravity. That's what we need to do. If we're going downwards on a wall, if we're touching a wall and we're going downwards, then we need to make it so that we don't go down as fast. Then we modify gravity. If is on wall, and if we're on the wall and velocity dot y is greater than 0. Let's flip these around there. I'll just do this. Okay. I think that did it. No way, I think that works. Yeah, you can totally like slide down walls and stuff. This works. Okay. So one thing that I want to do right away though is like I want to change this level a little bit so that I want to add like a so there's like an alternate route. Ah, frick. Okay, well. Ah, frick. Whoa, that needs to be adjusted. Also, the springiness needs to be increased. Okay. Get the launch pad. Increase that vector a little bit. So why is that one? That's because gravity. That's because gravity doesn't get reset. Doesn't get reset. If visible and is placeholder. As long as we are visible, we're not a placeholder and we're not finished. I definitely want to do an else here. I want gravity to be normal. And then I think I want to move and slide after all of this. Two. Okay, so when we're dead, we definitely need to change that. This needs to be elif. I don't think I actually want this here as well. I think when we're touching a wall, I think our maximum, we should set our maximum falling speed as well. Okay. Why is this not working? There we go. That'll work. Maybe. Yep. Gravity still works, but then we slow to a stop. Perfect. Oh, and the rotation is a lot better. Okay, why is that? Interesting. Got a few more kinks to work out. But I think I'm gonna call it here. I think we're at a point where I think what I want to do though is also make it so that if you're holding into the wall, you don't you have a maximum sliding speed basically. Like if you're holding the left or the right arrow down, you have a maximum deceleration. That's what we could do. We could just make it so that we're not affecting gravity, but we have a maximum velocity downwards. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Okay. So if just remove gravity and make it space themed. That would kind of be cool. Okay, I know you're probably joking. Hey, Keep Noob, how you doing? Hi. I know you're probably joking, but it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm super excited too. I'm thinking for our little co-stream that we're gonna remake some keyboards, or we're gonna take apart some of the keyboards that I'm bringing to the meetup, and then make them sound good actually. Yeah, I have another keyboard that I haven't put together yet, so I thought maybe we'd do that. I don't know. If we're on the wall, and if we are I need to reorganize this if else statement. Like it's garbage. It's so bad. Let's just do it. All right, and then call it a night because I'm ready to be done. So every 60 frames, if we're the network master, we're going to get the input. And then regardless, we're also going to from there, we're going to get the input and then we're going to move. Okay. So if we're not dead, if we're not a placeholder, and if we're not finished, we have our suicide timer. That way we can kill ourselves if we get stuck. That's good. Let's label this. Let's spell right, being things right. Sprinting here. Are we sprinting? Adjust max speed. Okay. This is joystick. Let's just get rid of all that for now. If we're pressing the right, essentially there's ways that we could do we define this based on is staring at your desk? Hi, Winnie. Hello. Okay, let me tell you a story. Just kidding. Also, I added Tiny Jack. It's Tiny Jack. I wanted to do like a little voice effect. I'm gonna figure that out sometime. Nice. Let's do this based on. I think we're gonna do this based on actions. So here, so we've got our if on floor. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay, accelerate. I'm not sure this is required. Yeah, I'm not sure this is required here. I think this is going to be... We need to just clamp this. Yeah. This needs to run. No, this is fine. Oh, you posted something on Instagram. I should do that. Should I take a look? I'll take a look. Hold on, let's not show everybody. Let's not do that. Proud baddie. It's leg time. Such a great Macropad. Don't need surgery. Nice. Oh, that's great. Nice. Okay, this I don't think it is. Nothing like leaving comments to do things later. Let's just get rid of it for now. This definitely needs to go somewhere though. Yeah, we need a section that is strictly, regardless if we're dead, if we're a placeholder, or if we're finished, we definitely need to define a few things here. It doesn't matter if we're dead or whatever. We need to make sure that we never go faster than a certain speed, which is, this is what this function here is doing. Yeah, we just need to make sure that we're not going, that's the same one. I want this guy. Frick. We need to make sure that we're never going faster as well, and we also need to make sure that our vertical acceleration is never too fast. So we need to do limits to vertical speeds. All right. Okay, so that makes sense. We don't need any of this. Okay, let's just see how that functions. what that does. Yep, that's good. So what is this else? If we're sprinting, if we're not going right, and if we're not going left, else. So if we're not pressing right and if we're not pressing left, we are, this doesn't need to be here. And if we're on the floor, then we need to move towards this. If we're on, okay, we're not pressing any directional keys. And if we're on the floor, we move towards 0 at a rate of 50%. Or if we're in the air, we move towards 0 at a rate of 5%. So we do want this to be or on the wall. That way we slow down quite quickly. Not that that really matters. I don't think this really matters because we're going to slow down quite quickly when we just run into the dang wall. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. So if we're on the floor, we decelerate. So here we're accelerating right. So accelerate right. On the floor. So we accelerate right and we accelerate pretty quickly because we're on the floor. Slow, and then if we're in the air, we don't accelerate. We do accelerate a little bit to the right, but not as quickly. So that's what this guy is right here. Our air acceleration and our floor acceleration. And we make sure that we're never going past our maximum speed. And if we happen to be going past our maximum speed, I know, right? Then we just make sure that we don't increase it. Yeah, so we don't, if we're going past our maximum speed, that's okay, but we still clamp it. We still clamp it down here. We still make sure that we're never going faster than our maximum airspeed. So this really doesn't, this basically, we can just do this. As long as we're not going faster than our maximum speed, then we increase. I think this is right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're just kind of like going through this and like simplifying this, restructuring the logic here. Okay. So we accelerate left fast on the floor, left slow in the air. Never go faster than our maximum speed by directional keys alone. Okay. So if we're not pressing anything and we're on the floor, we decelerate. If on the floor and slowly if in the air when there is no input. So when we have no input, we decelerate. But if we're on the floor, we decelerate quite a bit. And if we're in the air, we don't decelerate. as much. About half a percentage every 60 frames. Half a percentage over every 60 of a second. Okay. Then we have our jumping. Let's get rid of the Xbox stuff. Now we have our jumping stuff. If we press the jump button, and if we're on the floor, we increase our jump velocity, our Y velocity by that. And let's actually do this differently. Let's do Y velocity is going to be equal to, let's go ahead and create a vector 2D. Vector 2 is going to be 0 up and jump speed Y. And then let's go ahead and jumping vector. So let's make that, and then let's just do velocity plus equals jumping vector. Okay. Why is this not? There we go. So we're adding that jumping vector. If we're on the wall though, I want to rotate that jumping vector. Actually, if we're pressing a key, I want to rotate it. So if we're on the floor, we just jump. If we're on the wall, if on the floor, jump normally. If on the wall, rotate the vector, then jump normally. Okay. We're on the wall and we jump. And if we're holding the right key as well, let's rotate this plus velocity is going to be plus, I don't know. Yeah, jumping vector dot rotated. Let's try 45 degrees. And then let's see if that's the right direction. The name is still, yeah, I don't know yet. And, okay. Let's try this. Degrees, and then let's also like make it weaker. So let's divide it by 3. Okay, maybe not that much. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go back to 45 and see what we just did wrong. Okay, let's try 35. What the? Why? How about that? Okay, let's look at our vector 2D. rotation, rotated, angle, in radians. I want to rotate it. Returns the vector bounced off from a plane defined by the given normal. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so it's got to work in radians, which is no good for me because I don't know that. I don't know the math behind that, and I'm not going to begin to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to, we're just going to plus equal vector 2, and we're just going to give it the x and y components. So the x is going to be, if we're holding right, our x is going to be negative, let's say like 50, and our positive, what's our jump speed divided by 3. Let's try that. So this is essentially like creating a vector that's pre-rotated. So this should do something. Yeah, yep, we just need to make this a little bit stronger. Yep, and we also need to let's do 1.5. I think that's what we had earlier. And then let's make this not as strong going outwards. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay, we need to make sure our maximum, so then now if we're on the wall, we need to make sure that we have a maximum. See how we like still increase in speed? Like if you're going upwards and you like hold it, you can get up here, but if you're already sliding down, like it's impossible to get up here. Because, yeah, if I like, because I'm already accelerating downwards, so what I need to do is I need to then here, this is where I'm limits movement overall regardless of input or state of player. Okay, so yeah, so we have like our maximum speed, maximum and minimum speed, maximum in each direction. We want to make sure our velocity dot y, if we're on this, if we're is on wall, our velocity dot y is, we need to take is equal to the maximum. Okay, so negative direction is upwards, so our positive direction is downwards. So we need to make sure we take the minimum value because we don't want it to be too large. So the minimum value of, let's say, let's just try like 5 as an example. Minimum between 5 and the current, whatever the current velocity dot y would be. Only if we're on the wall. So Yeah, so if we're on the wall, our minimum downwards velocity is going to be 5. So let's increase that to like 50. Yeah, so now we can totally just wall climb. Oh, this is feeling really great. Ah, I didn't make it. So, let's get the thwomper out. It's kind of loud. But it thwomps you if you're in the way. Yeah, really quick, I'm just gonna open at that thwomper. There's an audio file here, and I want to change the volume to... There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. So... we've done that, okay. So that's the jumping section. If we're on the wall, so I don't think we need this thing right here. Yeah, and also regardless of our state, we need to make sure that we add gravity. Let's just try that. We need to add, if we're alive, we need to add vectors and stuff to it from other objects. So that can go here. Create a list of vectors to add instead of just one singular vector. Objects like the fan impose extra vectors so the player moves in addition to player controls. Okay. What is this else statement here? Else, if we're okay. So this can get rid of that. And then also, depending on if we're dead and stuff, then let's also make sure that we... Oh wait, hold on. So only if we're dead, we're also gonna decelerate. If we're dead, or if we're in a place, like in a placeholder state, or like or if we finish the level, we're gonna decelerate no matter what, which is this guy. If dead, placeholder, or finished, decelerate. I don't know how to spell decelerate. Decelerate. Okay, so I think this will work. Yep. If I can get over the first level, the first thing, then let's make it a little easier for ourselves. Oh yeah, that movement is great. Yep, so we decelerate. That's it. So yeah, I think this is pretty good, pretty dang good. We've definitely improved the character movement system quite a bit. I mean, we can totally like, I want to see what this does. Yeah, cool. I guess the next step would be to I think call it a night, to be honest. I'm gonna push my changes. This seems pretty good. What do you guys think? Do you think it's, I mean, in regards to player movement, at least, seems pretty dang good. Something that I do want to tweak a little bit more is just some of these values. Right now they're hard-coded into this code. But it would be nice to kind of adjust a few. I think it's not quite right. For example, with like the launch pad, I need to rework the launch pad so that it only works if you touch the top of it. Which I guess we can just like readjust the some of the like if I grab this launch pad here and hey Meep, how you doing? We go like way higher than what it should be. And I think that's because, oh, I know why. It's because we're touching. Doing pretty good, you? I'm doing great. The reason why is because we're jumping and it's touching the launch pad for several frames, whereas here, when we land on top of it, it's only we're only touching it for one frame. So what I need to do is make it so that I think the simple solution to that is we just adjust the launch pad so that the collision box is not on the edge. So you can see we have a collision shape down here. We also have this collision shape, which is the actual pad, I think. Yeah, so let's just move this in so that you have to be right on the, so you have to be on the inside of the pad for it to activate. Okay, now it decided that it didn't want to work. I think I need to reload the game. Meep, I'm super duper excited for the meetup this weekend. I've still got people trying to send me stuff. I've still got sponsors trying to send me stuff like last minute. It's kind of like frustrating because it's like I've already printed off labels, like QR codes. And it's like, just let me be organized, please. Don't send anything last minute. But also it's like, oh, like, hey, like I want to send you like 5 cables. Like, okay. Scared of the cold. Oh, it's actually not going to be too bad. It's not going to be too bad. It's going to be a decent... Well, you might need a coat. Maybe. Just like a good sweatshirt, and you'll be all right. So I think that fixed the launch pad. Am I going to get to the edge where like... Or I think I've already decelerated. Let me I feel like I experienced the same thing with keys when I had to cut off accepting more giveaways items at a certain point. Yeah. Yeah, but these are like, this is like somebody like reached out to me and they're like, oh, so we won't actually be attending the event anymore. Can we send the items instead? Like, can I get your address? That was like that was like 5 hours, like 3 hours ago. So I was like, yeah, I guess. and it like makes sense. Yeah. But for the most part, you know, everything's pretty well organized, and so yeah. Do you guys want to see pictures of the event space? I can show you guys pictures of the event space. Let me not show everything on camera. Yeah. Okay. Also, check it out. Hold on. I got a 15U. I got the no. Hold on. Oh gosh. I forgot about this. Hold on. So I got the 15U spacebar, but it doesn't line up. Like the ends don't line up. So you can see the switch, right? It's in place here. The stream has become too powerful. Exactly. You can see it lines up in there just fine. But then if you come over here, the switch, it doesn't quite line up. It's not warped, it's pretty straight. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna need to get a new one. Like, it's just not acceptable, honestly. So, yeah. It's just too much. Anyways. This is kind of the... Yeah, the stems are off. Yep. So, let's turn up the volume, by the way. How about 65? Oh, wait, this is the game. I'm not playing any music. Let's turn the volume to 55. All right. So this is the kind of the inside here. Let me get to a good spot here. So this is like the door you walk through. This is the front door. And then you can walk in here. There's a bar right here. We're going to have a table set up right here. We're probably just going to combine these two tables together and then have, yeah, just going to put it like right here. And then that's like right here. So then you can come through this main space right here. And you are then greeted with this right here. So we might have like a little table here. Probably not. We'll probably have a table just to the left here. But yeah, like right here. We'll probably have another table with keyboards right here. Maybe we'll do the giveaway, put the giveaway items right here. No, we'll have like this, some stickers and stuff and like freebie stuff. We'll do that right here. Yeah, maybe. Still deciding things. And then over here is like a table, some events, like some more space. There's just a lot of space here. There's some more space. He said he's gonna clean it up and stuff, obviously, before the meetup. So I'm assuming like we'll have more, like a little bit more here. And then that's kind of back here, so we'll probably have like one table going this way. There's some chairs. We don't need chairs. But here's like the upper decker, the upper deck of it. The upper decker. That's a thing from The Office, or like I'm sure it's like a regular thing that's not from The Office, but that's where I know it from. But yeah, we'll have like a table going this way, a table going that way, and then we'll have one here. So I'm hoping to do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then one going that way. And that should be enough for all the keyboards. But on top of that, we have this upper area. So this staircase comes up, and we've got a table here, 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 and... Oh, come on. And over here. Like, there's a ton of... Like, there's going to be a lot. So we're not going to run out of space. Hi! It's me, Tiny Jack. How are you doing? Yeah. I need to do a voice filter on that. But yeah, that's the space. I'm excited. I'm pretty pumped. All right. Well, I'm gonna call the stream here because I'm ready to go to bed. It's about 10 o'clock. About my bedtime. But yeah, I'm super pumped. I'm glad that I was able to work on this game a little bit today. One thing that I do need to be careful with is just like, I could modify things, like just like tweak little things like all day. Like at some point I just need to stick with a value and then go back to it like way later. Like I can't just continually... I've been editing this player script, the movement of this player, for the past like day or two, just constantly. You know, and yesterday I thought it was in a good spot. Although of course we added the wall jumping, so you know that requires like a little bit of a refactor. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So let's go ahead and raid somebody. Who should we raid? Who's streaming? Let's see here. We've got... Oh, let's raid Kim. Or not. Let's check everybody out. Oh, that's a cool... Wait a second. Wait a second. That 3D printed. I think I may have to raid this lols. All right. I like the blocker. Oh yeah, blockers for days. Blockers for days is going to be the raid message. Hold on. There we go. All right, everybody. Thank you for the stream. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful... I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and a stream, and I hope you enjoy LOLs. So yeah, see you guys later.